Hey YouTube, welcome to Awareness Live, the Airsoft Awareness question and answer live show with myself, Aware Nash, and...
Aware Evan?
Well, reporter Evan.
Yeah, close. You know what? I don't even know anymore. Just some kind of kielbasa dong.
He just watched an FPS Russia video.
If you guys don't know that guy, watch him. He's hilarious. Good real steals. But,
okay.
Let's get down to what we're actually here for.
We are doing questions and answers as submitted by YouTube or Facebook. And today we're doing our first batch, which was posted, I think, about 3 hours ago. We have a fair bit of questions. Thank you to everyone who commented on that thread. Okay, let's start. Bill Allen asks, is a DMR/sniper useful, and what should they focus on in Airsoft as opposed to what their role in real life is?
I'm going to say the more practical approach is a DMR, only because think of what you could do as far as like a actual DMR goes. Like, what do you have? You have the Scar H, SR25, any of the bigger SR series from KWA, so the 10 or the 12.
Yeah, a lot of other stuff with extended rails, M16s,
yeah.
The weird SPR thing that A&K makes, that's actually pretty brilliant.
Anything that's a longer rifle, I would say you could use it as DMR because you could have the option to upgrade to, you could have an HPA system in it that would actually optimize it for a DMR roll, because you could put it on single round for everything, and then you would still have the range and the capability of it. AEG-wise, you're still pretty good with a lot of those guns. The stock gears are really nice. The cylinders are nice on those. You can get a good fair range out of them. Gas blowbacks, Gas blowback is for your close-up, but bolt-action snipers, I'm not a huge fan of them. The gas ones are better, but like the bolt-action spring ones, I can't really say I'm a huge fan of.
For the bolt actions, the gas ones are actually pretty inconsistent unless you get a super expensive ones. For snipers, you really want to go if you're doing bolt HPA system. I know, I think one of the other reporters has it. He does all the sniper pieces.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. HPA systems are pretty good. As far as DMRs, just make sure you semi-restrict it if you're going over a certain FPS. And your best upgrade for an AEG is going to definitely be a tight bore barrel and a new hop-up, or modifying your existing hop-up, because range is all about air seal. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Next question.
All right. I'm going to go all the way to the bottom. There we go. Zachary Duda asks, well, it's not really a question, it's more of a statement. LOL at people who peek out right and shoot lefty. I've seen it a lot. The indoor field here that we have, I've seen it to the point where it gives me a headache, because yeah, you're sitting out here, and then what you're doing, you're pulling your entire body out of the cover to get a target.
Yeah.
When you could easily just transfer shoulders, peek out with the same thing you were doing when you peek out right.
Yeah.
And still hit the target, and you're not exposing yourself. You'll probably have like half your head, your arms, and your gun exposed.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't see why people would do that.
Yeah, honestly. Okay, next. Michael Napiha asks, cheaters, period, and M4 or AK, question mark. Well, we all know, most of the Airsoft community, we just don't like cheaters in general.
Yeah. Call your hits.
Please don't cheat. And as far as M4 or AK goes, I'm kind of skewed on this because I own both, full honesty, and I like both. I think it's all about the different roles you want to do.
For me, it's more of the line, since I'm going to start getting into impressions, once I drop a few pounds, of course. When you get into impressions, you don't want to mix. I'm more of an M4 guy, because there are a lot more guns that take the Stanag mags, like you have, just to name a couple, Scars, HK 416s, standard M4s. even bullpups like the Tavor and the
L85.
the L85 and the FN2000 even take Stanag mags. That's the only reason. And I like some AKs, like one of the ones you have is a really nice AK.
Yeah, because it's like the full Spetsnaz.
It's the
to
full
the bone.
Spetsnaz metal one.
With the freaking
I enjoy that.
silencer.
Yes,
suppressor.
I enjoy those. But when you get into the standard ones is when I kind of get on them. But overall, I'm more of an M4 person. I promote M4s way more than AKs.
I enjoy M4s and I love them, and they're really good for doing everything you need in Airsoft, but there are some days when I'm just like, AK, yes. Okay,
Alright.
You're up.
I'll get a tiny one here. Jack Williamson asks, what's the coolest building you've played at? Oh, I've got one good one. But you first.
I don't do a lot of outside playing or building site playing because I just recently became old enough to do that, so I haven't had the opportunity to. The closest thing I've done to actual building-to-building play has been out at TAC in Lakeland, Florida. All their school buses and stuff and old city buses. That's the closest I've had to proper building play, and it's just awesome. You've been to Sovereign Fury and a few other big ones, so you've got a lot of stories here, so go ahead.
All right, so start off with America 3. When I went to that, I actually I snuck in with that. That was a last minute deciding, hey, I'm going to go.
Yeah.
Loved Wayne's World. Loved the buildings there. It's a great facility, big, huge field. You even got little city parts of it, so that's what makes it really fun. But when I went to Sovereign Fury, I'm going to get a lot of flack for saying this. Yes, the op could have been better, but what made it the most was the facility. I think it was 33, 34 buildings that we were actually in, plus a sunken city zone that they drained out for us. So that was another like 10 buildings, and a simulated subway system that we got to go in at night, use MVGs, do a full in and out sweep mission. Was probably the coolest thing I've ever done. And if you guys ever get the chance to go to an event at the Guardian Centers in Perry, Georgia, do it. Because it will change your perspective of Airsoft and Milsim forever.
It is on my list.
Do it.
There are a lot of good like indoor mount sites. I know there was one they did, Operation Lion Claws. They did the one at a paper mill in Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
That looked fun.
I wish I could have gone to that. That looked really nice.
Yeah, except we live in Florida, so, airfare.
Yay, Florida.
Hooray. Please, Milsim people, bring more ops to the southeast in Florida.
You guys will really love it if you do.
Yeah, except for the heat, but it's pretty hot everywhere.
Yeah, but,
I mean, California's hot.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, you're up.
Andrew Hall asks, what is a good vest/plate carrier for a support role? Also, what is a good pair of boots that will last you a while but won't break the bank? Okay, let's start with the chest rig plate carrier vest.
You're more the support guy. You can take care of the vest. I'll take care of the boot idea. Because
I mean, I have a few boot opinions too, but...
True.
Yeah. Let's tack this at the same time.
All right, so vest for you.
Yeah, I'll start with the vest.
Yeah.
Okay, for support... I ran support for a while, and I didn't exactly try to do a vest for it, and that was a big mistake for me because I just bought an off-the-shelf kind of mid-sized, not a Cirrus, but like a Cirrus type vest, and it was kind of mid-heavy, not oversized, but if you're running a 23-pound support gun, you're not going to want a lot of weight. You're going to want to go as light as possible with a chest rig and just the essentials, like you're going to want to carry water on you, that's a definite. And you don't have to really carry mags because you've got a box mag, maybe carry an extra bag of ammo, but my biggest advice for a vest or chest rig or plate carrier for a big gun like an M60 is keep it as light as possible because you've got that gun and that's going to be like most of your weight.
For me, for the support role, since I haven't really done it before, but I want to try it, I might just do my next loadout as just a support.
Yeah.
Which would be nice. I'd say run an RV, throw a couple nutsack pouches on it to just have, extra bag, or extra storage space for the extra box mags.
Yeah.
Because, for, if you were doing a big Milsim event, you're going to be out there 3-4 hours at a time. And even then, one 5,000 round box is gonna get depleted fast. So I'd say probably an RRV, throw a 3-day pack on the back. I know that's like my dream loadout.
I know.
Throw the 3-day pack on the back.
Well, for big events, not for rec games.
Yeah. No, not for rec games. I'd probably just run the RRV.
Yeah.
But throw the 3-day pack on my back, have water inside of that, have probably ammo just in mid caps inside of that.
Yeah.
Just so there's no rattling, but I'd be able to dump probably 1,000 rounds in with 10 mid caps.
Yeah.
Easily. And plus, if you are going to be the support guy, do remember, sometimes you're going to be asked for a buddy mag. So I'd say, like, on the back of your pack, or if you get a smaller plate carrier, have at least, like, one pouch that's going to have 2 M4 mags in it. Because for a lot of the support guns, you can also jam the M4 mags into the mag wells, like the 249s can take them.
Yeah.
So I'd say do that.
One important thing I forgot, batteries. Always carry 2, even in rec games, because I think it was somebody who was saying the way you figure out battery size is, I think it's size of battery by multiplied by 2. So if you're running like a 1600 milliamp, you're not even going to be able to empty the box mag. I ran into that issue with my M60 back when I had it. And I found myself changing batteries like 3 times a day.
You can also Polar Star it.
Yeah, but that's a lot of money. Nice, but a lot of money.
Yeah, that's the only problem. Boot idea. If you're looking for boots, this is my personal opinion. You can get a pair of Ozark Trail hiking boots. They're really nice. They actually come up a little more than regular hiking boots do. So you still have a good amount of ankle support. They're like $40 at Walmart. The main distributors on the West Coast have them for like $40. They're Rothko boots. There's the Sierra 9-inch boots or the 8-inch boots that they have that are cheap. But those are probably the cheapest ones I can think of.
For me, I love everything by Bates. They're great. They just came out with a tan of their regular Sportsline boots, which I've been running, and I had one pair that I absolutely abused, did everything wrong with, forgot to clean them. I'm pretty sure I ran one of them through a saw by accident. It's a long story. And those lasted me for almost a year and a half before entirely giving out, and then I was still able to get about another month out of them.
Okay. All right. I guess since we're pressed for a little bit of time, I think this might be our last question for this episode.
Yeah.
So here we go. Last one for this time. Alrighty. Jonathan Morey says, I'd love to hear why M4s are so hated. Alright. Honestly, one of these days I would love to hear that too. But
yeah, they're hated?
I think what it is that you have so many people that are in the market for milsim or just rec play that have seen so many M4s. I mean, I think there's like 4 different M4s in the new COD. I know Airsoft and COD don't go hand in hand, but I'm just saying the abundance of M4s that people are exposed to now is a little high, and I think that's what drives people away from it.
Yeah.
And it's still a good system. I love M4s. Like the earlier question, I love M4s. So, haters gonna hate. Just stop drinking the haterade. That's all I can say. What?
Okay, good point. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what's your opinion on it?
I like M4s, and admittedly they are a little over-publicized. They are everywhere. But I like them. I run one, and I see nothing wrong with them. I mean, I understand why people want some variation, but they're a good system, and roll with them.
Yeah. All right, well, I think that's all the time we got for this episode. So,
if you would like to submit a question, please comment on the video below, or on Facebook, or are we on Twitter? I don't think we're on Twitter.
No, we are not on Twitter yet. We should start getting on a Twitter account now.
Yeah.
You know, just so we can keep in touch with all you guys. But
yeah.
like
also, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of us answering questions, and hopefully me without a Mohawk, Warhawk thing, whatever this is.
But just remember, guys, when you're playing Airsoft, be sure to wear full CLI protection. Keep your guns in a gun bag when you're in the public, just so, keep everybody safe. make the police's job a lot easier, so they don't have to get called down because you're flashing a gun in public.
And then people don't try to pass state bills that ruin everything.
Yeah.
Leon, cough, cough.
But just remember, guys, it's a fun sport. Don't go ruining it for everyone else, and just remember, have fun. That's what's important here. Be fun and be safe.
And call your hits, please.
All right, guys. This has been Reporter Evan.
Aware Nash.
We'll catch you guys next time.